Good morning, everyone. This is Gina Bulow coming to you live in the Hive this morning from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Today's class is all about scrapbooking, so we're going to bring in our scrapbooking things.
And tell them you did it by yourself.
I kind of did it by myself. I needed assistance. So hopefully while Christine is gone, I can somehow manage to get online by myself. Okay. I gotta get set up on my phone here. Make sure I got everything turned off and going. Make sure I'm where I'm all supposed to be. How is everyone this morning? Oh my goodness, I'm pushing so many buttons. I got a little flustered. Look at, so many of you are on already. Mary, Hope, Sandy Coy, Joanne. Welcome, ladies. I am so glad you're here. Like I said, I made it on kind of by myself. I have a notebook of notes so that hopefully on Sunday and Monday when I am here, I can manage this all on my own. So I'm graduating to the next step, you guys. So here we go. So a few announcements we have going on. Yesterday there was a little glitch in the system for Stampin' Up. So good news though. Free shipping was yesterday. They've extended it till today. So you have today to get any orders, $75 or more. Your shipping is free. So you're going to get free shipping. And on top of that, it's bonus days. So for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon that you can spend in August. So two really good promotions to combine right now. So take advantage of that today. Today is the only day left for that. Whew, we made it. I'm a little worked up. I got a little nervous. All this computer stuff makes me nervous, but we're getting there. I'm taking a breather. So who else? Good morning, Mary, Leanne, Polly. Oh, I'm so glad to have you all here this morning. So before we get started, you guys, I kind of forgot. I was going to do a little show and tell today about, we have been scrapbooking together for a year now. Can you guys believe it's been a whole year? So this is kind of my anniversary in starting doing videos and things like that. So in celebration of that, today is prize day too. 2 weeks ago, I did prizes and I have to pick for those yet. And so how can you get a prize? Today, your prize will be if you share my video. Go to my Facebook page. After I am done with this video, I post it on my Facebook page. Go to my Facebook page, Glitter and Ink with Gina. So it's right here, Glitter and Ink with Gina. Follow me over there. Okay? So when you follow me, any new followers that follow me, you will get a prize. Go over to my Facebook page and share today's live. That's another prize. And I'm going to put a little bit of a challenge out there. I want to see what all of you are scrapbooking out there. So challenge number 3 will be post in this video section on my Facebook page what you've been scrapbooking. I want to see what you guys are scrapbooking and maybe get inspired by all of you. So 3 different ways to do that. The one for sharing the video and liking it, that is one prize. Then at the end of the month, all of my new followers will be entered into a drawing. And at the end of the month, I will give you, so till the end of July, to post what you've been scrapbooking. So go to my Glitter and Ink page and do that. I really appreciate you guys doing that because eventually I will go on my own platform and be on my own. So going there is where you can find all the info for me and what's happening. So speaking of what's happening, I've got a couple classes for you guys coming up this Sunday. We have Christmas in July, and for those of you that don't know, Stampin' Up! Has online exclusives currently that are holiday related. Now, I know it's early, but when you're making Christmas cards, it's never too early, right? So we have lots of wonderful sets coming out. I think there was 5 new holiday sets. So here are the 5 cards we'll be making on Sunday. So we have this one. And so this is I'm trying to find the other card. So this is like a suite. These two kind of coordinate together. One has a stamp set with all these beautiful verses and then labels. These are both labels. And then the other stamp set has these really cool pines and bows and different greenery and things like that in it. And then the suite also has this really cool, I don't know how well you guys can see this gold. Why can't I think of it? It's a vellum, gold vellum. And so there's that. There's the DSP, which one side is, you know, pretty DSP, and then the other side has gold foil accents to it. So really, really pretty stuff. And then these cool berries. So it comes with some like white kind of pearly. I wouldn't say pearly. They're more clear, but they have like a iridescentness to it, I guess. So it comes with these berries and then a few dots to go with them. So really, really pretty. So here are 2 of the cards. Another card features, I think it's something frosted forest. So it has some really pretty trees in it, and there's some really cool masks that go with it to make some really cool different trees. And then this is called Iconic something. I have to learn all the names again, you know, new names. And this set is just kind of a hodgepodge of holiday stuff. So it has all holidays in it, but I love this huge celebrate. I love big bold words, and I love this. And I thought, though this isn't really like traditional Christmas, this card could be used in so many ways. It can be used as a birthday. It could be a baby card, even if someone's welcoming a new baby. It could be a birthday, and it could be just turned into a Christmas like gift card. So really easy to use this card. And probably I love like sleds. We had a set, Alpine something, and a few years ago, and it had snowshoes and skis, and I really love that set. Well, now they've come out with this set. I think it's called Sled Adventures. Like I said, the names aren't coming to me. So we have these really cute ice skates with the sled, and just took a really pretty, this is actually returning DSP from last season. So, and these cool little snowflakes on here. So we have all 5 cards. This class is on Sunday. We'll be doing it at 9 a.m. Central Time, and the cost is $25 plus $6 for shipping. If you would prefer to place an order, you can also place an order. So let me know what you would like. This class will be available to order until August 3rd. Like I said, I'll be live on Sunday, but you have until August 3rd to order your kits, and then I will kit up for this class. And on Monday, we have our morning create class. So I found 3 cards to make, and just kind of fun summary. So we brought in the ice cream set here. Just nice summary sets. We have this cool little technique here, sophisticated slide, thank you. And of course, Sandy was mentioning that the berry embellishments are out of stock currently. Sad face, they will hopefully be back in soon. So we use the hot air balloon set for this. So I'll show you how to make this 3-dimensional balloon. And then we brought in the soda set. So we've got these 3 cards on Monday that we'll be creating, and the cost of this class is $17 plus $6 for shipping, or you can always place an order. And this class will be available till August 3rd also. So you have about a week and a half to get your orders in. Let me know. I'll be live on Monday with this class at 9:30. All right. On to scrapbooking. Who's excited for some beachy fun today? here is our layouts for today. And I gotta get it in, these layouts are hard to get on the screen. So we have this here, and we're gonna change it up just a little bit. But for the most part, here's our layout for today. Here's our second page. So to get started, you're gonna need your white 12 by 12 cardstock. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, in the camera, it wasn't just solid white cardstock. We had a little something else going on that page. I'm bringing this one in so you can see the blue splatters, and when you put it next to this paper isn't white, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to create that. Now, I brought in, I got to make sure I don't make too big of a mess here. I got to find all my stuff to lay out. We're going to make a little bit of a mess here. I like to make a mess once in a while. It's kind of fun. I got some paper towel here. And I have a spritzer. I have re-inkers. And I have some isopropyl alcohol. You can find this anywhere. You can find it at your grocery store, Walmart, Target, any of those places, okay? And I filled up my spritzer about 3/4 full. Now this already had some ink in it. I'm gonna add a little bit more ink to it. I put about 10 drops in here, okay? So you just take the cover off. Put some drops in. Now I am using alcohol. Oops, I'm already dropping on my page. Because alcohol dries faster than water. And I also found that with our basic white cardstock, it does not hold up well to water. I've not found a trick to it. I know some people say they'll use a thick white. I still feel that it bubbles up. I don't know how people watercolor with it and things like that. So I'm not sure how it works, but I find when I use alcohol, it doesn't soak into the paper because it evaporates and it dries much faster than using just water. So I shook up my spritzer. We'll do a little, well, there we go. I already have it on my page. So I'm just spritzing. Now remember, a lot of your middle is going to be covered up, so you really only need it around the edges, like so. And you might get a little high spraying this alcohol. Oh my goodness, it's strong. And the closer you spray it, the bigger the blobs will be. The farther away you spray it, the more of a soft mist you get, okay? I like having a little bit of blobs, a little bit of just shading on my page. So you'll have to experiment with what you like, okay? And if you don't like one side, the nice thing is you can flip it over and spritz it on the other side. And this will take a little bit to dry, but it doesn't absorb, like I said, it is much quicker than water. You could use a heat tool if you wanted to. I don't feel that you need a heat tool with this. It does dry pretty quickly. So I'm going to do that to both pages. How many of you have done this before to your, see, I got a big spot there, and that's okay. And this is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You could also take a blending brush, and I'm using Pool Party, by the way. You could take Pool Party and use a sponge or a blending brush and apply that however you want to do it. And you don't have to add any color if you don't want. I just wanted that little bit of blue on here, okay? The next thing I'm gonna do, really fun, and it's something I don't play with too often, but I am excited to use it today, is the pearlized enamel effects. So they come in 2 packs. We have one pack that comes with the pearl, it comes with the red, and it comes with black. And then the other set has more metallics in it, so you have copper, silver, and gold. Now, I played with these before, but it's been a while. And I remember from doing it the last time that this does not mix well with water. I feel like the pearl and the color aspect of it kind of separate, but with rubbing alcohol, it doesn't do that as much. So I'm going to take a blob of it here, put it on my acrylic block. This is an old aqua painter that I had, and I've marked it with an A, so I know this is the only one that I use with rubbing alcohol. And I'm going to squirt a little bit on there, along with a drop of Pool Party re-inker, okay? I'm going to set this off to the side a little bit because I'm going to make a mess. And I'm just going to mix it. It does at first seem a little bit, I don't know, a little bit lumpy. So you have to work it out a little bit. So then you have this like this. And then I am just going to splatter this all over my page. So depending, oops, I'm making a mess, guys. How much re-inker you put in here will depend how dark it is. I put more re-inker in my last one, so my spots were darker. And I'm just using my finger to tap it on, so you get this really pretty pearl look, blue pearl. So it just kind of reminds me of the ocean a little bit. And I'm just turning my paper around. Okay, so I have one page done. I'm going to set that aside and we'll bring in the next one, and I need a little bit more. So I will add a little bit more re-inker. We'll mix this up again. Now you can use a block, you could use your silicone mat. Whatever is your preference. You could even use your glass mat here. Oops. All right. I think I'm good. set that aside to dry, and we'll clean up a little bit. And like I said, I find that alcohol cleans this up really easy. You want to make sure you run some of that alcohol through your aqua painter to clean off that ink. You could also use a paintbrush. And I have a paper towel here with a little bit. We're going to put some of that rubbing alcohol on here. Wipe off our block, and it wipes right off. So much, wipes off way easier than using just plain water, okay? Okay, so we have that mostly done. Now we have a bunch of seashells and things like that to bring in. I forgot about that. We'll bring those in while our paper is drying. And I want to give the seashells and the other beachy apparel a little bit, I don't know, I feel like it needed a little bit of distressedness or a little bit of wear, I guess. I don't know. So I'm bringing this all in. I don't know that I need all of this, but I'm just bringing it in. I had my daughter cut these pieces out for me yesterday while I was working, and I'm just going to lay them all out on my paper towel here. Could lay them on scrap paper, whichever. I'm going to bring in my pearls again here. Sandy, yes, we do get to preview the new holiday catalog today. Depending where you live, I think it was Mountain Time at 1 o'clock. So like for us here in Wisconsin, it would be at 2 o'clock. So yay. So I have a big blob of the pearls here. And Stampin' Up! Used to sell sponges. You could use a sponge dauber, you could use a paintbrush, whatever you wanted to use. We used to sell round sponges, and then I would quarter them up so I could use them. So I'm going to take it, dab it in my pearl, and I'm just going to add a little pearl look to all of my pieces here. And it gives it a really pretty sheen, and you'll be able to tell more on probably the blue piece that I do on the camera. So like I said, I'm just squirting a bunch of this. I did this last year. I think I used a paintbrush though, and on some leaves with the gold and the copper. Oh my goodness, it was so pretty. And it adds a little bit of sparkle to your page because everything is a little better with a little bit of sparkle. There's no rhyme or reason how I'm applying this. I'm just applying it all over, not looking for like complete saturation or anything like that. Now you will find when using your sponge or your sponge dauber that these pieces, this kind of gets sticky and dries out pretty quickly. So has a little bit of tackiness to it. So if any of you are going to take advantage of the free shipping today and place an order, there you go. Put this on your list. I think we're going to be playing with the metallic ones come fall. We came out with a leaf set that I think is, really, really pretty, and I think we're going to use this, the metallic ones I should say, on those leaves. So I think I have all of these. I'm making quite a mess today. It makes me feel so artsy, right? Okay, so I colored my finger. I'm gonna wipe that off hopefully, and We'll come back to that later. So we'll clean up my mess later. Okay, so we have all of our pieces, right? We're gonna bring in our sheet. Like I said, this dries pretty quickly. These bigger dots are a little bit tacky yet, but that's okay. And what I did here, I gotta find my extra pieces. I wanted that weathered look to my page. And like I said, I give you these kits. It's up to you what you want to do with them at home, how you want to create your page, and also how you want your photos to lay out. You know, some of us I take a lot of horizontal pictures, more so than vertical. So, you know, these are just here for you as guides, but feel free to change things up however you want. So I have 6 different pieces, 4 or 7 different pieces of basic beige that I have cut out. And they are, I should say, 1, 2, 5 of these are 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I have one piece here that is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you'll get a 4 by 6 photo on this one and 4 by 5 photo on this one. Okay, and like I said before, I kind of wanted that weathered look, and I don't know how well you can see that in the photos, but my edges are kind of frayed a little bit, and I wanted that look. I purposely did it that way, so I just like the look of it. It seemed more weathered. So I don't recommend using, you know, your paper snips. I don't know if it's because the blade isn't as wide. I feel it's a little bit harder to do this. So what I took is I have a pair of, you know, larger scissors like this, and I think because it has a bigger space, it doesn't rip the paper as easily, even though I don't mind a few tears in it. And all I do is I take that edge and I run it across the edge like this. Now you do make a mess. It's all about making a mess today, apparently. And have all these little fibers going. And I don't mind, you know, if things get bent, and that's the look I'm going for. If you don't like that look, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Like I said, these are up to you to do. I'm here to show you techniques and give you ideas and inspiration, but what you want to take with these kits and do with, completely up to you. So I've done that already to all of these, so you guys didn't have to watch me do that. I'll shake that off. So on our first page here, I'm going to use the large one and 2 of the small ones. And I also have 2 strips. I don't know about all of you guys, but I love this DSP. This is my favorite pack of DSP. I always love DSP that has that weathered kind of wood look to it. So we have 2 strips here, 1 for each page, and I'm actually going to do the same thing to the edges of these 2. And like I said, occasionally it may tear on the edge, but that's okay. That's the look you're going for here. See, I tore this a little bit. That's okay. I'll curl it up. I think back in the day, and I wish I would have gotten it, but I never did, and it was kind of when I was newer to stamping. So maybe some of you who have been stamping with Stampin' Up! For a while, they used to make a distress tool. And I'm sure, and that gave this kind of look to it. And you do want to make sure, like, you hold your paper firm. If you don't hold it firm, especially your DSP, because it's thinner, it will just wiggle back and forth. You won't get that distressed look. So I'm giving it a good, I'm trying to get in the camera here, a good grip like this, so that I'm holding it good, okay? So we got both of our pages, or both of our strips done. And these strips are just gonna go to the bottom of our page. Whew. Gotta love making a mess. It's hard work in the making, right? Let's see if I can, there we go. Paper's better. You guys can probably see better. Hope you're loving these techniques. I love to hear that. So we're just gonna glue this down, and I leave a little gap, white gap in the bottom. Completely up to you if you wanna embrace it all the way down, or if you wanna leave it up like this. I liked having that, and that's why I did that. Now when I glue these mats down, I don't glue all the way to the edges here. I only glue a little bit here because I like to tuck things in. So you can always go back and stick a glue dot under there if you want your corners down a little bit firmer. But I started with my big one. I should start with the little ones. Like this one, I probably got glue up too high there, but that's okay. I don't think I'll be chucking anything in. So we're gonna lay our mats down. Now you can put these straight, you can angle them, whichever you would like. And I'm trying to center them best I can. I don't always center so well, but that's okay. Now we'll add our larger one. So depending what pictures you have will depend, you know, possibly how you want to lay your mats down. And this top one here is gonna overlap these just a smidge. Okay, now let the fun begin. Our pearls are all dry. Let me see if I can get, so can you guys see that? It has a little bit of shine to it. It's so pretty. Okay, so with this blue piece here, I often do this. I'm gonna cut this apart. So there is a space here, like this, and I'm just going to randomly cut. There's only like 3 spots that you have to cut. Oh, one probably down here. Okay, cut this in half. We're gonna use this over here. This one is gonna go up here like so. Anyone got some beach or lake layouts ready to go in this? Hope you could see the shine. Yay! And then I have 2 colors of, I brought some basic beige in and crumb cake. So we're gonna take a larger crumb cake sand dollar, and we're gonna take a little bit smaller in the basic beige. Oops, it helps if I take the cover off, right? So I'm going to glue this one down, and I'm okay with having a little bit of a gap right here because we're gonna put a really cute starfish right there. And I wanna pop this one up just a little bit. And this is why I don't glue my edges completely down. Like I said, you can always pick it up and add more glue, but I like to tuck things, so. All right, we need a piece of coral. Mary, you're working on your March Florida trip. Ooh-wee. Mary showed me what she did with May, I believe, no, May. June's kit. Was it June's kit? May's kit with the airplanes. She had a really cute layout that she did with hers and added a few extra elements, and it was beautiful. And I love that you guys share this stuff with me. So don't ever be afraid to show me what you're doing and how you change things up. We'll add a little yellow starfish right there. Okay, now we have like all these seaweed pieces, right? So I'm going to take these. I got paper towels stuck to this one. All right, and cut these in half. I do this a lot. You get more, less die cutting. Okay, I'm gonna tuck them in through here. Like that. So what has everyone been up to this summer? Anyone doing any fun vacationing that they need to scrapbook? Janelle, I hope you get to the beach this weekend. It is supposed to be hot. I don't know. I think you're in Michigan, right? It's supposed to be hot again. I think warming up in the high 80s again. So we will definitely be in our pool this weekend also. Okay. Where are my... So I cut these two little tags out here. And I put these up in the corner, like so. So I overlapped them and off-centered them. So I'm gonna glue them together. We're gonna wrap a little bit of twine around this, a little bit of linen thread here. Mary, you've been doing too many short adventures? There's a lot of pictures and a lot of short adventures, let me tell you. A lot of your short adventures have been joining us stamping, which has been a lot of fun. I know, I believe, are you going up by Jenna for her event? I wish I could go up to her event. It looks like it's going to be so much fun. So I'm just wrapping this over the edge and wrapping it around. This is how we, I guess, save a little bit of ribbon this way. And then I'm going to add a dimensional right at the bottom of the pool party one, just to give them some dimension, like that, when I adhere it. So that's going up in this top corner. And then I'm just going to take 2 strands here and tie a knot. Maybe, if my hands work. Oh, and last weekend you were in the Dells. We haven't even gotten to the Dells yet this year. For those of you who aren't from around here, the Dells, Wisconsin Dells, is a huge tourist attraction here in Wisconsin. And if you have kids and you like some adventure, that is a place to go. Lots of water parks, hotel water parks, regular water parks, go-karting adventures, golfing, lots of different shops, lots of fun things for families to do. And we have gone to the Dells every summer since I was a little girl, and done different adventures. And there's just so much to do down there, from boat tours to wax museums. It's a cute little tourist area. And we go every year, but we have not planned anything this summer. I guess we're just enjoying our new backyard. Oh, you're going and doing a Christmas. Now what? Mary's going and doing a Christmas crafting. She's getting her Christmas spirit on. You should turn me on while you guys are all crafting and join me, and we'll have a big Christmas gathering. Well, this isn't working so well for me on screen right now, but anyways, I'm trying to break up the ends here, as I was just, basically all you have to do is untwist them and, you know, kind of give them that, give it that little bit of weathered look on the edges. So that's all I did there. Now we'll take some more pieces here and tuck them in again. So we're going to use this large one here, tuck that one in. Mary is doing a ton of stamping. I just love it. She's been one busy lady, that is for sure. And we got a petal pink here for our coral for this one. Anybody else doing any fun summer adventures? And I have this big starfish, and I had it up here, and I thought it was a little too busy. So I'm just gonna stick him down here, but we're gonna pop him up because everything is better popped up, right, ladies? I'm gonna take the edge of my sheet here and create my own dimensionals. Put a few little strips here on my starfish. I can't believe it's almost August though. I don't know about any of you. The summer has just flown by. I don't know how it keeps going so fast here. I'm gonna tuck that there, and I think I'm gonna put maybe this blue starfish up through here. What do you guys think? I should probably put coral, but I want coral for my other page. Okay, we'll put the blue one. We're gonna put that up there, and I'm not gonna put anything right there this time. Oh, Mary's cracking me up. She's like, I'm married. I need to get away from my husband, LOL. For her sanity. Oh, that's hilarious, Mary. I feel like that some days too. So my husband's best friend from high school, they live in Utah. They're actually not far from Stampin' Up. They're in Draper, Utah. And when those two get together, oh man, it's like they're 16 all over again. Well, they're moving here, so I'm going to have a lot of shenanigans, and I don't know that I want to know what they're doing sometimes, so I might have to join you on little adventures, and I'll bring his wife with, and I'm afraid of what those two will do. They are hilarious together. I don't know if they're going to really be good examples for the children. Oh, that was funny, Mary. It's so true, though. Now I'm going to take that other piece that we cut, and we're just going to put that in here, like that. So were any of you able to get your orders through yesterday for the free shipping day? Just curious. I was working all day, so I was going to put my order in last night, and then I heard there were some issues and they were extending it, so I thought I'd wait till this afternoon to do it. So did anyone have problems getting their order in yesterday? So here we go. Page 1, complete. Now, I am going to ship a piece of, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Summer Splash ribbon. It is completely up to you. I know some people don't like to mess with this, but I like the element of texture that it gives, and my hands are sticky. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get it torn apart. Usually it frays apart really, really easy, and it's not a problem, but today it might be a problem because I'm on camera. So I pulled a thread through. Usually you can take one, there's one thread here that you can pull, and it pulls the whole thing apart, but I'm not finding it. Oh, and it's knotting up on me. I'm getting a few pieces here. Anyways, if you watch a different video of mine, I've done this really easy before. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it usually just comes apart really easy. And a lot of our ribbons you can do this with. You can cut them apart, shred them up, kind of a multi-purpose. I wonder if I cut it in half. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I got a few strands here. We'll work with these. You can take and tuck these in your pages to add a little bit of texture in here. So I am just gonna tuck this inside. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for the threaded texture in here. Okay, I'm gonna add some glue dots to give them just a little bit. Now you could have done this before, but I just wanted to just tuck it in. You could put a little bit of liquid glue in there to hold it down underneath like your shell here. Hope you didn't have any problems getting through. That's awesome. I don't know if the problems were right away or later in the day. Does anyone know that? Janelle, mine would not go through, and then I went on my computer at 10 a.m. and it went through fine. Okay, so good to hear that a lot of you didn't have problems. Like I said, not quite sure, but if you did get your order in today. All right, first page is almost done. We just have to add our pearls. Now, as you can see, you can color these pearls too. I used a blending marker here at Christmas time, and I colored some red ones, so you can do that too. So we got these beautiful pearls, and I'm going to put them in the center. Of some of my pieces. Okay, look at that, guys. So really pretty, fun. Hopefully this gives you guys a few ideas for some techniques, and you guys will go and experiment and play with some spritzing, okay? We'll bring in our next page. Here we go. So we'll bring in our 4 pictures. And now I'll show you with this one. It's up to you how you want to lay your photos or make your layout. You know, if you guys want, I'll show you while I'm thinking about it before I forget. You could easily take this, and obviously your banners wouldn't work this way, but you could hang them at the bottom of your photo here if you wanted to, but you could completely change the direction of how you do your layout based on what your photos are and do it like this instead of this. So keep that in mind when you're doing things, that, you know, they can go both ways. All right, so now we're gonna take and add our strip of DSP that we distressed and put that along the bottom. And I'm going to bring in my other page so that if I put these in the scrapbook and they're lined up together next to each other in the scrapbook, that my lines are a little more centered. There we go. So now I'll add my bottom ones. Like I said, leaving my edges available to tuck. Has anyone ordered any of the new holiday online exclusives? Is anyone like loving something? What are our favorites so far? And I am leaving a slight gap between my photos here. I can hear a ton of airplanes going on. It is EAA time up here, the airplanes. We're about 20 minutes from Oshkosh where the event happens, and it is constant airplane flying around here. We have an ice cream place called Kelly's Creamery, and they have a fly-in with a certain, I forget what kind of planes they are, but they have a fly-in come in. They make a runway, so to speak, in the grass, and they come and land, and then you watch them take off, and that was really fun. We did that the other night with the kids, and it was a beautiful night out, and there were no bugs. I was so excited. Where we live, we've had a lot of sitting water from all the rain that we've had, and so we've had a lot of mosquitoes. So it's not been too fun to be outside after like 4 o'clock. Okay, once again, I'm cutting my little seaweed pieces in half. You don't have to do that, but like I said, it's optional. So in this corner, we're going to add a little sand dollar. And then we're going to take our coral, and we're just going to cut it in half. Like so. Mary, you like sophisticated sled. I do too. I love that little sled. And what's really nice with that sled is there's so many ways to, you know, from a solid image on the main sled to using that wood paper. I use the wood paper on the sled. So lots of ways to use those sled dies. Oops, I want a blue one. I don't want to put coral on top of coral. You could. And then we'll bring in some of our Coastal Cabana. So what else is everyone up to today? I think the kids and I have to do some cleaning. I saw their bedrooms yesterday and I was like, what? And I was working all day, so what did those kids do? They didn't clean their rooms. Oh man. So anyways, you're gonna have 2 tags here. This is one of the new ones. Mary, maybe you can help me out. This is a die or a punch, and I happen to have the die, and I just took that piece and you're going to fold it over. It's a nice cute little tab. And this, I'm actually going to cut a portion of this off because we don't need this much of it. So we're going to tuck things in, but before I do that, we're going to take our linen thread Here we go. I'm going to cut 3 pieces. Janelle, you're going to put in another order today to get those frosted for us. You're going to love them. I played with the trees. You saw that in one of the cards, but I really want to play with the masks. I'm excited to play with those. So I've got 3 pieces of thread here. I'm going to fold them together like this so I have a nice edge here, and we're going to stick that in. Then through your loops here, you're going to take all these pieces and put them through there. Look at that. And then you're just going to pull it. So you've got this pretty little knot up there, okay? And then of course I'm going to take and randomly cut my pieces. I don't like them all the same length. They might end up, they have to be kind of short because it goes over your page a little bit, but and then I will take and separate these threads just a little bit so that they, keeping tabs, thank you Mary, come apart and look distressed a little bit. So we're going to put this little label in here. We're going to tuck them in like that, and I'm actually going to lift this up a little bit. So we're going to tuck this in like so. Then we have our tab. And we're going to do a little bit of glue on both sides on the inside. Now this cute little tab here, you could put a little tiny white label on it if you wanted to. And if you put a little white label here, you could put like the date, you could put August 24. Just a little tiny one right there would be really, really cute. And then I'm actually going to pop up that tab just so we have a little bit of variation. Now we have that coral piece that we cut in half here. So we're gonna tuck that in over here. Like that. And then I can take just a little bit of my glue here. And then we've got another sand dollar. And I'm just going to put that in the center here. Like so. So this page, very simple, very easy. And then so when you get your tabs done, you put your picture over here. It's going to cover part of your tab. So like I said, this is where you could put that little bit of a white label here and write the date on it. You could easily do that. All right, what do we think, guys? Where'd I throw my pearls? That's the question. Here they are. And this is the perfect place to use these pearls. They work great with this layout, I think. There we go. So now we have both pages done. And a mess made by me. So here we go. This is how they go. But like I said, you could easily flip these things around and do things a little bit different if you want. You could do that. Completely up to you what you want to do with your kits. So like I said, these kits will be available. They're $24 plus $6 for shipping. If you're local to me, I deliver stuff to the Hive, so you can always pick them up here at the Hive. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? like I said, take advantage of free shipping today, $75 or more. Stock up on anything you need, paper, glue. I have to go do a lot of that. I realized this morning I'm almost out of dimensionals. How crazy is that, right? Don't forget to check out those online exclusives, get some of those holiday sets in, and we have bonus days going on. So take advantage of that too. For every $50, you get a $5 coupon. Let's see, what else? And don't forget, got class on Sunday and on Monday. And I'll bring those cards in real quick again. Don't want to miss these. $25 for this class. Here's that sled. It's so cool. And I love these little skates. I would like to make a little decoration for my front porch that looks just like that. So here we go. We got our 5 cards, all holiday themed. This class is $25. I'll be live on Sunday at 9. Okay. And then on Monday, I'll be live at 9:30. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I can manage this all by myself. I took fancy notes this morning of every little thing and screenshots and things like that. Okay, so this class is $17 plus $6 for shipping. But if you're local to me, I bring these to the Hive. One other thing, don't forget about my challenges. So we're going to share this YouTube video to my Facebook page, Glitter and Ink with Gina. And from there, if you can share it, I really would really appreciate that, as I'm trying to grow my own business and things like that. Don't forget to let me know that you shared it in that video, because that enters you into a drawing. So that will be drawing number 2 for sharing. I had one for the last video and now second one for this. For the whole month of July, anyone who is new to following my page, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a prize. And what was my third one today? I had another one. I didn't take notes on that. There was another one I did. I'll have to go back and watch my video and I will let you guys know. But anyway, so I have all that going on. And also, I am trying to grow my team. I am trying to grow my business, grow my team. And if you would love to join my team, I would love to have you. Now, the bonus of being on my team is you get me and you get Christine. So you get to be a B. And I haven't thought what I would call my team. So I'd love to hear what you guys think for a team name for me. I'm really striving to become Silver Elite. That is my goal, is to become Silver Elite. That is the next step for me. So when you join, you can order $125 worth of product and you get that for $99. Plus they throw in a few other goodies, some business tools and things like that and that. And so I would love to have you join my team. So if you guys have any questions, please reach out. You can message me on Facebook. You can send me an email at ginaalbulo@gmail.com. You can call me, whatever is convenient for you, if you ever have any questions or questions about any of the things we've created. So thank you all for joining me. I hope I inspired all of you today, and I will see you all on Sunday. Fingers crossed. Thanks, guys.